The iPhone 13 name is confirmed and it is going to cost you more. I'm iCaveDave and I simplify Apple so that everything just works for you, and if you want the latest Apple news, leaks and rumours every weekday at 12 UTC, like this video, subscribe to the channel and ring my bell. So this is the bad news section here, but let's rip the band-aid off and get this over and done with as quickly as we can. Having thought that Apple had fully escaped the 2021 chip shortage, not to be confused with the news drought, it seems that pricing may well be a casualty. While Apple hasn't been struggling to get the silicon they need, the pricing increase is not something they're able to avoid fully, although it still looks like they're going to be doing a lot better than most of the others. TSMC has notified their customers of a price increase of up to 20%, but with their newest cutting-edge technologies, the sub-7 nanometer chips getting a 3 to 10% price bump, and Apple only apparently getting a 3 to 5% increase for their chips. And of course, Apple's already bought 100 million A15s, so they've got some stuff to be getting on with in the meantime. These price increases are due to begin in January by all accounts, so hopefully the vast majority of anything Apple needs for their iPhones this year will already have been bought, but I feel like there might still be a bit of a price bump in order to just mitigate that if they do have any issues with it. Now, these price increases do come just as Intel are starting to make use of TSMC to make their chips as well, so expect to see potentially much bigger price rises in the rest of the PC market. Now that that's out of the way, we've had some packaging leaks from Douanerie on Weibo. Specifically, it's the pull tabs that you use to open your neatly sealed little iPhone box when you get it, and it's a minor packaging part leak, but as there were a lot of iPhone 12s rumours around, I'm personally happy that we're going with 13. We also now have more and more sources talking about the date of Apple's event, with the date set to be announced on the 7th of September for a 14th of September event. That would mean that the orders for iPhone are starting on the 17th of September and shipping on September the 24th. And it's also been revealed that the AirPods, the new third generation AirPods, may well be going on sale on September the 30th. So a week later. Now, it also looks like, in addition to Apple's huge A15 order, Foxconn, who assemble iPhones for Apple, are racing to hire 200,000 extra employees with a view to having them all in place by in about a month's time, by late September. Now, that seems insane, but I have a feeling that Foxconn will manage it. Apparently, the factory itself is capable of holding up to 350,000 employees and putting out 500,000 iPhones a day. Those are some pretty mind-blowing numbers. And finally, for the news segment, in the wake of removing Force Touch and 3D Touch from their iPhones and watches, Apple has filed a patent for the same technology on an iPad. Now, the patent describes different ways that an iPad could give haptic feedback, and I quote, "Thus, electronic devices with displays, touch-sensitive surfaces, one or more tactile output generators, and optionally an audio system are provided with improved methods and interfaces for providing haptic feedback to a user." This is what the patent application says. This increases the effectiveness, efficiency, and user satisfaction with these devices. Now, I got all excited and I was about to suggest that this could be technology that Apple is preparing for a future MacBook where the keyboard is replaced by a solid-state glass keyboard that uses haptics to feel like you're really typing, but also can be repurposed as a graphics tablet or a secondary display when it's not needed. And of course, as soon as I was about to say that, Apple put out specifically in this patent that this is not to replace a physical user interface devices, such as a physical keyboard, to which I would add just one word: yet. But what do you think about the idea of a solid-state keyboard with just virtual keys that you can get rid of? I think we've all kind of got used to typing on phones, we've all got used to typing on tablets. Is the computer, the laptop, the desktop the next target to move over to virtual keys? Now, I don't know. I feel like we've all done pretty well at typing on our phones. I don't think it would actually be as much of an issue as everyone would probably think at first glance, but let me know down in the comments. Now, we've had barely any questions come in today, so please do ask some questions down in the comment section too, with hashtag iCaveAnswers, because I really enjoy answering these for you. But we have got one from Paul Gabulski, who says, "Hey Dave, how big are the chances of a mini LED display on the bigger iMac. There are rumours that this technology could be too expensive on such a big scale as 30 or even 32 inches, and could it be at least possible that Apple gives us a mini LED as an option like they did with the Retina display? Now, this is a super interesting question in a few parts. Now, for large screens, it can already be done. I know that you can get TVs with mini LED. You can get a bunch of other things. So, and Apple, in fairness, knows that they can do a 32 inch as well, because they've already done it with the 6K Apple Pro Display XDR. So it's definitely feasible. Pricing might be a little bit high, that is the issue, but I don't see that Apple is going to go for both of these, because if they can put it into an iPad Pro and only bump the price by $100, which basically means it's probably bumping the price for Apple by about $40, that basically means it's kind of feasible, because all you're doing is scaling the same process up. You're also just cutting a larger chunk from these panels that are coming off the systems. So I think it's still very doable. However, I know it's not a simple thing to do. You also asked about whether mini LED displays could be an option like the Retina display iMacs. Now, the only one that they had the both options being sold simultaneously, I believe, was on the 21-inch, 21.5, where they kept a 1080p option or the 4K. The larger iMacs, I don't think, ever had both on sale at the same time. I could be wrong, though, on that one, but I'm pretty sure when they switched to 5K, the whole range switched to 5K. That being said, that doesn't mean that they couldn't give us the option for mini LED or regular LCD panels. That is definitely something that they could do if that's what they chose to do. But I think the chances are really good of getting an iMac with that screen size and mini LED, especially if it's not coming until next year. I think we are probably looking 75%. That would make sense to me. Edit time, Dave here. I didn't want to just leave you with a really short video for today, so what I've done is I'm just including my Flair bartending routine from, I think it's 2015, and this is flaring to a remix of the iPhone ringtones, so I thought it kind of is relevant. And also the reason that I'm not doing big videos at the minute is because I'm at a trade show talking about drinks and stuff. So consider this an iCave Drinks video clip that's kind of semi-relevant, and I hope you enjoy it. Bear in mind this was probably filmed on an iPhone 5.
When you're ready, Scooby. So I have for Scooby, ladies and gentlemen. Are you ready, Scooby? Okay, the time starts in 3, 2, 1.
Incoming call from Metro. wants to be amazing.
Okay guys, shorter show today again because, as I said, I am out at a trade show. If you've got any questions for me, please do leave them down in the comments. I would love to have some stuff to answer for you on Monday. Thank you so much for joining us, and we'll see you in the next one.